Hello friend, welcome to BRiCS embedded system tutorial. My name is Rajiv, and in this tutorial we are going to learn how to use Eclipse to write your first program and run it for AVR microcontroller. So to start with, you just need to run the Eclipse. When you will run Eclipse, it will show you some logo like this depending upon your version of Eclipse. It will show you Eclipse logo, and then it will ask for a folder which you need to use as a workspace. So you can create any folder like my workspace and click on OK. Now it will load all the plugins, and then it will run the Eclipse window. So first thing which you will see is a welcome window on which you need to create on a button called Workbench. So when you will click on Workbench, you will see this window. This window is having some important thing like Project Explorer. This window will list all all the projects you will create, and this area is called editor, where you can open all the text file or program file. Other than that, we have some more window like problem, task, console. So as you, as per my experience, we only need a window called console. Other than console, all other windows are useless windows. So what I will do, I will close all other windows, and I will move this console window from this location to this location, so that it will give me a more space for editor. Now it's time to create our first project. For that we need to click right click on this area, go for new C project. It will ask you name for project, so give it a name. Next you need to select project type. That must be AVR cross target application. You can select empty project. You must see AVR GCC toolchain. Then click on next. Here you will have two options, debug and release. You must select these two and click on next. Then you will go to a window where you can select microcontrollers. So as I am going to work on Atmega 16, I will select Atmega 16 microcontroller. Next option is for frequency. If you have a newly purchased microcontroller, it is running at 1 megahertz, so default option is for 1 megahertz. But my microcontroller is running at 12 megahertz, so I will make it 12. Then I will click on finish. So my first project has been created. It will have nothing but only all the library files. Now to write a code, I need to create a C file. So again I will right click on this project, not on open window. I need to click on project only. So go to new C source file and type a name for C file. So I am going to choose a name called main.c. Instead of main, you can give it any name, but in case the extension must be .c, and click on finish. It will create a file and it will open it in editor. Now I need to write some code, so I will type some default code hash include. If you want to avoid some typing, you can press Control space. So it will automatically type the rest of the things. Again, Control space AVR IO.h. Now, so I have created, I have written the basic code. Now it's time to compile and run the code. So to compile the code, you need to click on this hammer button. Just click on hammer button. It will compile the code. As I haven't written anything extra, there is no error, and it's showing finished building size dummy. But if you will click on this hammer button, it will not generate a hex file for you. As you can see, inside debug folder there is no hex file. So to generate a hex file, I need to enable some settings. For that, you can go to properties of that project, C build, settings, and you can see there is an option for generate hex file for flash memory. Just enable this option. click on apply, OK, compile it again. Now you can see it's generated the hex file. Now it's time to transfer the code. So to transfer again, you need to do some settings. Go to properties, AVR, AVR dude. Here you need to do programmer configuration. For that, for first time, you need to click on new. Here you can give it some name, like I am going to use USB ASP as my programmer, so I will type USB ASP. You can give any name, but just for convenience I am using the name USB ASP. Click on OK. Here you will get option for USB ASP. Click on apply, OK. Now if you will click on transfer button, or if you want you can click on AVR upload project to target device. You will see that Eclipse is trying to transfer the code. Now to run the code I need to connect the hardware, so I am connecting it. Now if I will click on this transfer button again, you can see it's transferring the code. Now there are few more settings which we need to do for better performance of our project, like optimization. So for optimization again we need to go to C++ build setting and optimization. Here you can see by default there is no optimization option. If you want to optimize code, you can select slight optimization, moderate optimization, or heavy optimization. As from my experience, I always choose size optimization. It actually reduces the size of your hex file, and it's very good if you are writing a big code. Click on OK, and again if you will compile it again, it will just reduce the size, but as we have written nothing, it can't reduce the size, it will remain same. Next, one more thing which we can do is, right now for compiling code I need to click on hammer button, and to transfer the code I need to click on AVR button. But as we know that whenever I am compiling I must transfer the code to my board, then only it will be useful for me. So if we want, we can enable an option inside properties. That option you will find in same C++ build settings and the first option. Here AVR dude. If you will enable this option, what new things you will get is, whenever you will click on hammer button, it will compile the code as well as it will transfer the code to your microcontroller at same time. So using a single click you will get a facility for compilation as well as transfer. So this is the complete procedure for creating, compiling and transferring first project. Now if you want to create a new project, again you can do same procedure. You can follow same procedure like new C project, and you need to do all those settings. But if we want to avoid doing all those settings, we have a shortcut. What we can do is select a project which is having all those settings and press Ctrl C. If you will press Ctrl C, it's actually copy, or you can right click and use the copy. Now Ctrl V. So now it will ask for a name. So here you can write SECONDPROJECT. So second project. Now it will create a second project which will have actually everything which you have done in first project, like you will have main.c, uh, the hex file generation option is already enabled, AVR dude option is already enabled, optimization setting is already done, and that programmer and other settings are also there, exactly similar to first project. So first time you need to do some extra work to create project. After that, if you want to have a new project, again just Control C and Control V, and you will get a new name. You need to put a new name and you will have a new project. So now if you want to have multiple projects, many projects, as many projects you want, you can create very easily. So for learning more about embedded system, please keep watching our tutorials. Thank you.